Ah! You broke it! You broke my most favorite face! Doofuses! Which I've actually said doofuses when I was younger. Didn't know what doofus was. I love that vase more than anything! And you broke it! Yeah! Oh, you'll pay for that. Yes, you will. I'll have you know that that vase cost 1 million rupees. And I almost said rupees there. So hand over that money now, or you're done for. Rupees? Oh, I don't believe Mario carries any of that particular currency. I don't suppose those are anything like coins, are they? Coins? No one uses coins anymore, you peasants. I spit on your coins. So what are you saying? Are you telling me you don't have any rubies at all? I wonder what happens if you actually talk to Peach here. Talk like Peach here. For what I can remember, nothing happens. I think just Tippy talks over everyone. Well, guess what? You're just gonna have to work it off then. Until you work off your debt. You naughty little things. I own you! Enjoy labor! Yes, so you can earn rubies in the generator room on the top floor. Once you earn 1 billion rubies, you can pay it off in the room at the back. You can also check the balance of your debt there. So, get to work, servants! Now, fun fact about this. You can, but it takes freaking forever, you can pay off that debt manually and not go up to the very top and see that there's something up there. But the same results happen, so it's not worth it. Okay, I was just checking. So, let's get going. Jump, little freeze! I said freeze! Gosh darn yeah, I can't read! For those skinny little flea legs, make it burn! Jump like you mean it! Boss Mimi hates the dark, like she hates Brussels sprouts, so work it! More power! The funny thing is, you can actually point at these things I say, because they're no longer there after you've actually paid off the debt. These guys are being forced to work to pay off their massive debts. They're all trying to earn rubies so they can get out of this place. This is the only whip guy I will point at. If you touch that orbit, you get damaged. That's an Akpal. Every one of those guys are Akpals. Basically a nasty warden employed by Mimi. They like to act important, but they're paying off debts just like everyone else. Yeah, this is the generator room. Hit blocks, make energy, earn rubies. You need 100 rubies in order for you to advance to the next room. Rubies make the world go up and down, round and round. I do remember the top room's code, but this is actually something I'm willing to do. Because it's fun. Rubies make the world go up. Yeah, you want to work here too? Sure thing. Love the energy, kid. Just find an unused block and jump like you mean it. It doesn't matter what you jump on. And watch. Nobody... Oh, also, hold on. Another day, another ruby. Rubies are life. Jump, ruby. Jump, ruby. When you're done jumping, jump to me. Okay. Oh, apparently. I'll tell you how many rubies you earn. Oh, and watch out for our motivational sparks that travel along this wall. If we set to 3D, there are so many freaking blocks. How many? 36. No, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 30. Gosh, that is a lot though. You can make this go faster by using Peach. I'm gonna count until I get 100. And I already took damage from that motivational spark. You cannot point at that thing. The Akpal can actually explain what it is. Oh my... think I got it. Want your rubies, do you, little flea? Well, fine. For your truly average work, here's an average sum of rubies. 138. My word, I wasn't counting. Wait a minute. Can you point at these things? Nope. You can't. You can only point at those poor little guys. I did not mean to do that. Now, this is what I mean. You need these rubies because... And I do know this passcode, but yet again, I'm not doing it because I want to show you guys how you actually do it. Also... What are you doing? Boom! Flip the 3D, and you'll be able to open this chest. We've already encountered these things. You get a boo card. So now exploding them is not the only option. You can one-hit them by just jumping on them. Before anything else, if you go in this room, this is Mimi's catching room, technically. Oh, hi there! Big welcome! So happy to have you here at Rubee's Savings and Loan. Nobody likes Mimi, but it's sort of funny for what happens. Except for, at some point, you will be able to like Mimi. But, look at this insane desk! They have this entirely detailed to be like an office. It's so cool. I didn't mean to do this. Gosh darn it. Check my balance. You have an outstanding Rubee balance on this loan of 1 million. Remember to make your payments on time. And remember, big smile. I wanted to do this and then talk to her from the side. Dropping in for kicks. You don't need anything? Well, golly, then how about you get lost? I love you. Yeah, well, that's just super. You know what I love? Rubies. Go get me some, slacker. What happens if you do say, yeah, that's Peach then? What a meanie puss. I thought she actually said something nice. That's Mimi. I guess she works for... No, she doesn't. She's demanding 1 million rubies in compensation for the vase you broke. Who is this girl anyway? I don't like this. Why didn't you think that? What would you think that? What right after she up and disappeared and even said a mean feat to you? What the heck? That's just bizarre. Another Akpal. Wonder why? Because this costs 10 rubies every time. Or infinite mushrooms, but you need 10 rubies per mushroom. Isn't that mean? And the funniest thing is, that's just how you get level ups a bunch. It's like a level up grind for early game, and yeah, it's a pretty boring grind. 1,000 points. Is it 1,000 points every time? Nope, it's not. Never mind. Ignore me. To prove that these are just Akpals, it just says this, and it's all the same. But these guys have actual names. That's Khan. He seems to always be in the mushroom room. He's a little uppity. But deep inside, he hates being alone and loves it when people talk to him. You gotta talk to him as Peach. Hey, new gerbil. You wanna learn a little secret? Yeah, I bet you do. Bet you do. Just slip me 100 rubies, and I'll tell you something good. Honest, it's prime info. Pay the man. Your mom taught you to trust strangers, huh? Yeah, solid parenting right there. Well, it turns out she was a smart cookie. I'm gonna give you the VIP room passcode. The secret code is 5963. What good is it? That's a secret. What good is it? That's a secret. Duh! Just remember, 5963. Thank me later. The funny thing is, you can actually talk to the guy again. You already forgot what I told you? You've got the brain of a gerbil. The secret code is 5963. Don't forget this time. You need that code. For kids who would end up forgetting what the code is, that's your guy. The funniest thing around. That's caught. There's con and there's caught. This guy's another captain. He seems the type to try not to think about the harshness of reality. Juicy! But since the only pleasure around in this horrible factory, I don't know if I could go on without my sweet little fungi. Is there a person over here? Nope. That's in another room that you wouldn't be able to talk to until you get a really interesting sum of 10,000 rubies. And how would you be able to get that? In this room over here. Yet another cutaway. Enter passcode 5963. Sorry. That's Tib, a very funny name. This poor boy seems to have had some problems with his love life. Oh, that was me in high school. No, I'm just being a patient single boy. Don't try to rob me! He missed many chances to meet girls in the past because he's a bit clueless. But then he got a girlfriend and came here seeking a charm to keep it going well. But because he's kind of clueless, he just got kidnapped instead. What a dummy. I came to get my romantic fortune right, okay? You know, see the future for me and my gal. But I never met Merly. And now I'll never see my sweetie again. Cruel fate! Run, gerbils! Round and round he goes. When I retire, nobody knows. Big Boss Mimi hates the dark more than old ham. So move those gerbil legs. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Power up! This guy's reinforced him? Yeah, it's the same thing. So I can get out of here. I think that's the only new line, I think. I don't know. This is a VIP generator room. Run in the wheel. Make volts. Earn some cash. Yeah, major upgrade from the other room. You'll earn crazy rubies in here. So new gerbil. New Herbie. Hungry for Herbie. Herb. Want to work here? Yes. Great. Just hang on for 1 second for me. Move, gerbils, move! You know, sometimes I wonder why I do this, but it's simple. Work is fun. Ready? Good end. No, get in there. Gerbil, move. Flip in 3D. It just looks like this. There are two choices you can make. Either run on this wheel, or do what I love to do, even though it hurts your thumb doing it. And I don't get how some people don't get how you're supposed to do it, because this guy runs. Some people run, but you can actually slide on this wheel. That's not how. Nope. I know how to do it, I promise. That's not how either. That will end in a flat line. Come on. There we go. That's how you do it. This one's a longer grind than you would expect. I basically have to wait for 5 minutes before I get some rubies. So this yet again will be cut until later. So I'll see you after probably 5 minutes. So I'll look at the clock here and I don't know, exactly 5 minutes I'll stop. And now back, and I am now done. My word. My left thumb was hurting and my left hand was cramping. I really hope. Ooh, you're just a scamper, aren't you? That's what I call a can-do gerbil. You ought to try out for the wait a minute. Does that mean something that I'm thinking? You ought to try out for the annual Gerbil Olympics. No, you could win medals. We reward scampering like that around here. Come here for your payoff, Super Gerbil. I don't think I've had that line before. 11,100 rubies. After 5 minutes and 20 seconds of doing that, I get that much. Oh my word, that's a lot. 5 minutes even would be like 11,000. That's insane. And the next room you're supposed to go to is the room next door. And the only way to go back in that VIP room when you leave is by going and putting that code back in. Sort of painful, but also not too bad. Void! That's Vic. And I know Vic Ram. This guy is another one of the captives. He's working to earn rubies. I bet he's even forgotten which charm he came here for in the first place. Funny thing is, this feels like a break room. Like a room to take a break in. So they allow breaks apparently. Or this is just a hideaway of a break room. That's Cap. Haha. This hood has all the info fit to sell. I don't think he makes much money. He just does it to stave off boredom. The worst thing is, I think he gives you like... Okay, it's just 1 ruby. Juicy info, I got it! You want it? I'll tell you for 1 ruby. What'd you say, huh? Tell me now. Here's a skinny. In this mansion, there are lots of hidden passageways. Yeah. So he actually gives you solid info just for 1 ruby. Check all walls. Check both sides. Up, down, left, right. Leave no corner unchecked. Sort of a useless info for when you got that card. But yeah, useful info for the youngins. That's Cade. A name that actually doesn't sound funny. It sounds like a real name. This young man is another captive here. He's a smart young lad. He loves puzzles and solving problems. And the final guy that you actually need to talk to is this guy. Stock. He's a high-level informant who has the best info there is. He's hiding here because he has the best info. Or maybe he just doesn't like crowds. He's an introvert, probably. Fine, Tom, and you're a friend of mine. I just got hold of some very delectable info. You're timely, so it's yours. I was gonna charge 10,001 rubies, but for you, 10,000. Sound good? Yes. Thanks, buddy of mine. Listen and listen good. Mimi was napping, okay, and I heard her start sleep talking. And she whispered, 4126-2816. Think it's her boyfriend's phone number or something? Her boyfriend? Oh, she does have a boyfriend, does she? Oh. Usually, huh? Hey, did you know that there's a VIP room as well as a normal one? You can earn rubies there way faster than in the entry flea jumping room. Here's the problem though. You'll need a passcode to get in, and only members know it. Man, if only I knew that passcode. Now, before you go up that ladder. Yes, this is a ladder block then. Up. How the heck are you supposed to get past these? I smell rubies up ahead, and lots of them. But see these electrified barriers? They'll turn you into roast gerbil surprise! If only I had me one of them slenderizing pixels I heard about. You heard of them? If you use one of them, you'll turn sideways. Just like it does in your door that I'm so excited to play, which makes you practically invisible. And to think there's one of them things stashed somewhere in this mansion. This guy is named Dup. He's one of Mimi's captives here in Merle's mansion. He's a thief by profession. He has good nose for good stuff in where it is. But he must not have a nose for danger if he got nabbed and put in here. That's an electrical barrier. Touching it will definitely hurt you. We need to find some way through if we want to get out of here. And you aren't able to point at it, unfortunately. But what you are able to find is this. A chest with something inside. No secret. Yeehaw! Yes, I do! I'm very loud. Oh, yeah, the secret part. What do ya? Partner. That's what pard means. If you close the peepers and imagine real hard that the world's gone, why just about the biggest turn thrill ever? Whoa! Sister's telling me that you're a hero. Whoa, hey, welcome, Pard. You got some bad news though. Looks to me like you're a bit lacking on thrills. I can't give my power to anyone who's too skinny in the thrills department. So here's what we do, Pard. I'll recharge your thrill gauge over the next 10 seconds. I'm not sorry. Now watch this. I will actually count in my head. And I already know how many seconds this actually is, but it is not what he says. You ready? Here it goes! 1, 2, 3. I'm yelling to 5, 4, 17, 3.14, 1 mozillion. Here comes the number that I'm actually gonna say, not what he says. 9! 9 seconds. Now you're all chargified, Pard. Yipper! Now you've got your thrills. Now remember, I know it's humorous, but it still bothers me. We Pixels got loads of power, so you'd best be real careful with us. We had a little dust up with them ancients 2,000 years ago, but we're parts now. So let's go have some thrills, huh? Come on! Come on! The sideways turning pixel named Flynn is now your Pard.